everyone, I'm so happy you're here today. We're going to be making this Christmas card, and it's an accordion fun fold card. So it sits up like this. Isn't that cute? Hi Stampers, this is Dawn, and today we're going to make this adorable accordion Christmas fun fold card. It sits up like this, and that's the key to Christmas cards. If you make your Christmas cards, you need it to be easy to mass produce, and it's got to be really beautiful, right? So I think this fits the bill. And this card was also one of my cards from my Stamp Stack last month. So let's go ahead and get started. So you're going to need a piece of soft succulent. This piece is cut at 5.5 by 11. We're going to score this together. Then a piece of the evening evergreen. This piece is cut at 3 by 6. We're going to score that. Of the tidings of Christmas, and this designer paper is in the annual catalog, and I love this design. So you're going to cut 4 of these pieces at 1.5 by 5.25, and it's double-sided. So we're going to actually use 2 of the sides of the opposite, and then these 2 pieces are cut at 2 3/4 by 2 3/4, and these are also double-sided and from the same pack of designer paper. All right, so let's go ahead and grab our paper trimmer. Okay, so with the soft succulent cardstock, remember this is your 5.5 by 11. We're going to score it across the 11-inch side. We're going to first score it at 1 3/4. Remember not to cut, you're going to score. 3.5. 5 1/4 and 7. Okay, let's grab our evening evergreen piece. This piece is cut at 3 by 6, and we're going to put it on the 6-inch side, just double checking, and we're going to score this in half at 3 inches. And that's it. Okay, so you're going to grab your bone folder, and we're going to burnish all our score lines really nicely. So let me go ahead and do that. Okay, so this is the card, the way it's going to fold. So it's going to look like a W here on the top. Okay, and then we're going to take our designer paper. Remember, you're going to cut 4 of them at 1.5 by 5.25, and the easiest way to apply your designer paper is using the liquid glue. So we're going to use the Tombow multi-purpose liquid glue. I'm going to put 2 pieces on with this side up, and then the other side facing up on 2 other panels. So this one's going to be the first one. So we're going to put our glue on the back side with the evening evergreen side, and that's going to go on my first panel. Now at my Stamp Stack, the girls got to make 2 of this card. So they could put all the designer paper the same way if they wanted, or they could, you know, do it variegated like I'm going to do today. And I do have a couple other versions of this style of a card, because this bundle right here, the Peaceful Deer bundle, is on back order until November 1st, and it's because of the punch. So if you want to get the stamp set, you can still get the stamp set. It's just the punch with the bundle. It will be available again, I believe, after November 1st. But for those of you that got the bundle and the punch, you should be all set to make this card. So I wanted to show a couple other versions, if you don't have the Deer Builder Punch, that you can still make this cute card in this design with anything that you have. Okay, so there's the card. Isn't it pretty? All right, now we're going to add our designer paper to this piece of evening evergreen. Remember, these 2 pieces are cut at 2 3/4 square, and I'm going to put the soft succulent side facing up. And you're going to put these on the front and the back of the card, which would be considered the back if you were opening the card, you know, like a normal card. This would be the back side. So we're going to put these 2 pieces, one on the front and one on the back. Now this is the time to stamp. If we're going to add our greetings, we want to stamp before we put this into the card. I'm going to put my lid on my glue before we go any further. All right, so I'm going to use the Merry Christmas and then this greeting. And these both are from the Peaceful Deer right here, sending love and peace this season, and then Merry Christmas right here. There are a few other greetings in this stamp set, which is awesome. And then we're going to use the Early Espresso Classic Ink. And then we're going to go ahead and stamp the Merry Christmas on the right-hand side of our 6x3 piece. And you want to do your stamping on this piece before we assemble the card, because I'm going to show you here on my finished one. So here's my finished one. So you can see that the 3x6 piece doesn't quite lay flat. So if you stamp your greeting here, you definitely want to do that before we adhere this to the whole base of the card. Okay, and then also to the same with the inside piece. So we're going to stamp the Sending Love and Peace this season. I'm going to stamp that right in the center there. Isn't that pretty? All right, so that's all the stamping. Okay, next we're going to take Early Espresso cardstock and we're going to punch out our deer. Now the Deer Builder punch also has the 2 antlers and then also the red nose if you want to add them as Rudolph. But we're going to add a red rhinestone to the nose for that piece. So we just need the 2 antlers and the deer. But I think with the deer being punched out, it's going to punch out the nose too. So, yep, it did. But we're just going to use the antlers. So what I'm going to do is on the back side of my deer, I'm going to add some liquid glue, just a little bit. And we're going to stick our antlers on our deer. And then using the liquid glue, I have some time to position it right where I want it. And then I'm going to flip it over and I'm going to add some black mini dimensionals. I'm going to put 1 dimensional over both of the antlers and then put 2 other mini black dimensionals on the body. The added dimensional to the antlers just keeps it in place, especially since I just put them on there and they're kind of wet still. So we're going to put our deer on the front side opposite of the Merry Christmas. Right there. And we're going to grab some rhinestones. These are the red basic rhinestones. I'm going to take your pick tool. I'm going to put a red rhinestone right on the nose. Adding the red rhinestone was added with my retreat with my glitter queens because they got to make these cards at the retreat. So they said, let's add the red rhinestone to the nose. Well, I think it was Dee that said that. I love it. Okay, so now we're going to grab our liquid glue. Now the trick to adding this section to the card is you're going to fold both of the cards up and you're going to position, this piece is going to go in the inside back right here. Can you see that? And then this one's going to come up to the front. So you want to position your card right where you want it and preferably over the greeting that you stamped on the inside of the base. And then center that up. And then we're just going to go ahead and open that up and we're going to put the liquid glue only on the small edge that's going to get attached to the designer paper on this side on the front. Hold that down. Okay, then we're going to open up the card and we're going to put our liquid glue again only on the edge of the back. Since the front is lined up, we know that the back piece is going to get lined up too. So you're just going to fold your card. Now this is going to go onto this piece right here. So you just fold up the card and then put that piece on the inside and hold that down. And that's how the card opens up. So then that's how it sits up. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, love it. Now you could also add another piece of basic white or something if you want to do like more signing of your Christmas card. But I would leave this piece right here like that. And then add another piece for signing if you want. You could just leave it like that too with the soft succulent. So pretty. All right, so let me show you the other one. Okay, so here's the other one. Same card. All right, so if you have any questions about today's card or about the projects, just let me know. And also I'll have all the items listed down below. Then don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel so you don't miss any future videos. And then if you like today's video, give me a thumbs up. Okay, I'll see you later. Bye.